Hello, good morning. This is day 2, week 3 of the Byte study for Nottingham University and Warwick University. Once again, I'm on this study because I had gestational diabetes with my oldest child, who's now 5. I helped these universities, along with George Eliot Hospital, with PPOD and Pride study with my oldest 2 children. PPOD was with my youngest, who is 1 in November. So where has that year gone? So basically what it is I have to take this supplement, when I can find it, 3 times a day. I have been struggling to do this, but what I have worked out is I've actually been taking it about within 8-hour intervals, which have kind of crossed over into the days, which is why some of my days and dates are a little bit screwed. Hopefully, if this machine is still working, which looked like it had started to flash earlier, I have contacted the hospital to check whether that's normal. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. I hope the battery's not died. To see what the study turns up. So what I'm going to do now is have my second meal of the day, but in effect my first meal of the day with taking if I hadn't counted the meal I had at 5 o'clock, which was basically that supplement with some cheese and some hula hoops. Yeah, very nutritious, I know. What I am trying to do is have different things with this product on a daily basis to show people what they could eat it with. But because it is such a strong tasting product, I really have been struggling. And one of the only food groups that I seem to like to eat it with, well, say food group, one food, is cheese. So I'm just about to do a bagel. I don't eat butter unless it's in products. So I'm going to mix it up with a little bit of cheese, put it on a bagel, and then eat again later on today. And probably have it with my main meal, but in gravy, which is what I did late last night. It must have been about 10, 11 in the evening. I had an instant meal that you just shove in the microwave. It had a bit of fruit. It had vegetables with it, a bit of gravy, and a little bit of processed meat. Not healthy, I know, but it was a 5-minute job thing. I didn't really need to think about it much. Added the product to the gravy, took it, ate it, it was fine. So, once again, it's a product that I've found that if you try to eat it cold, it's disgusting. If you eat it when it's warm and then obviously mixed in with a warmer meal, it tastes better. In drinks, it's horrible because it all clumps to the bottom of the cup. So at the end of the day, although you can kind of taste it through the drink because of the taste, but then the actual texture and the ingredient that they've given me, the product, it's all at the bottom of the cup and it all gets very matted. So you're then literally spooning this stuff into your mouth, and you might as well then have just not bothered adding it to anything. You might as well have just stirred it with a bit of water and then just took it straight away, which isn't very nice, which is why I've said, if they are going to put this on the market in the future, it's probably going to be better off being given to patients or people that choose to take this product as a capsule. Don't really want them to end up being a bit like horse tranquilizer bullets. I know some tablets recommended daily allowance, and these are the actual size, and they end up being almost 1 centimetre in length, for argument's sake, and you're thinking, oh my god, how the hell am I going to swallow that? But you do it anyway, somehow. So I think, and I will be letting the university know this on my feedback, that if they are going to be looking at bringing this product out within the future, have it in capsule format. And even if it was, instead of taking it 3 times a day, you had to take it 5 times a day in order to make it a capsule that was easy to swallow, would be easier than telling somebody to mix it, add it in with your meal. Because if you don't mix it in with the right food, you don't really want to be eating it, you don't want to be taking it, and it kind of is a bit pointless then having it in the first place if you're just not going to bother.